Hey guys, Justin Glover here with the IncomeCoaches.com, and I wanted to make this quick video tutorial to show you just how easy it is to get your own website up and running in just a few minutes. Now, as you know, there's a lot of different ways to make money online, but one of the best and most popular ways is simply by having something to sell and then selling it for a profit or commission. Now, if you're thinking, wait a minute, I don't have anything to sell, don't freak out. That's totally fine, because there are thousands of people out there who will pay you generous commissions to sell their products for them. Now, I'll talk about finding and setting up affiliate accounts in a different video, but for now, I want to teach you how to set up your new website. After all, what good is it to have a product if you don't have anywhere to sell it? And there are a lot of different ways to get your own website to market your products. One, you could pay somebody to do this, like a web designer. You could also buy a software and do it yourself. You could download a free software and do it yourself. But one of the quickest and best, in my opinion, ways to do this is to have a blog. Say, why do you want to have a blog? Well, that's simple, because the search engines absolutely love blogs. They are viral by nature. They get much higher traffic rankings than static sites do because of the fact that they are interactive. And as we'll talk about later, the more traffic that you get to your site, obviously the more sales that you're going to make and the more commissions you will earn. So, how do you set up a blog? Well, first off, there are two types. There's a free type and a paid. Well, actually, the blog itself is going to be free, but when I say paid, I mean that comes in with your hosting, because that's what you're going to have to pay for. And I would strongly recommend going the paid route when it comes to hosting and setting up your website, because you're going to have a lot more flexibility and control of what your site can look like, and whenever you compare it to the free ones, it's just so much better. Plus, you remember how I told you that the search engines love blogs so much? Well, as long as you have your an active blog, you're increasing your search engine ranking. And if you're using a free one, you're in a sense increasing the ranking of someone else and not your own domain. So I would suggest to go the paid way. And just as a reminder, there are a lot of free ways and paid ways to do just about everything that you're going to need to do to run your own successful online business. I teach many of the free ways, and I use many of the free ways, and in some cases I find that the free ways give me better results. However, this is one that I strongly suggest you go ahead and pay for. Go ahead and remember that this is your business, and sometimes you're just going to need to make an investment for your future rather than always taking the free way out. So what I'm going to do is walk you through the process of setting up your own blog. It's very simple, and first you will need a domain name, and you're going to need hosting. And if you already have a domain name, that's great, you're a step ahead. But if you don't worry, because the people over at Bluehost, where I recommend getting hosting, they have everything made very simple. So if you don't have a domain name, you're going to want to click the link underneath this video to go over to Bluehost, and what you'll do is you'll click this button in the center which says sign up now. If you do have a domain name, you'll enter that right here. If you do not, you will enter one over here that you wish to check and see if it's available. For this example, we will go with, say, stevesonlinesales.com, and then we'll click next. Now, I personally do not check this button. You can if you don't want anybody to know who you are whenever they come to your site. I personally don't check it, but that's completely up to you. So you would select your domain name and click next. You will be redirected to a page that looks like this. So you will then fill out all of your information, give them your payment information, and here's where the payments are broke down. You have 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 and 36 months. The longer period of time that you buy, the cheaper the price is per month. And also, whenever you buy 3 and 6 months, there's a $30 setup fee included and a $10 domain name included, or domain fee. So what I would recommend is at least buying it for a full year. And actually, the total you have to pay up front. So the total 3-month price would be $69.85. The 6-month price is about $100. The 12-month price is about $5 cheaper than the 6-month price because you don't have the fees. And then 24 months is about $167, and for 36 months it's about $250. So it is your choice which way you decide to go. But whenever you sign up, you will get an email and you can activate your account, and then you will go back over to Bluehost, which, like I said, the link is underneath this video, and you will sign in. So your domain name is going to be whatever you chose. In this case, mine is theincomecoaches.com, and just put your password in and click log in. And you will be taken to your control panel, or your cPanel, and this is just the back office of your hosting account. I'm not going to go into deep detail about this because I'm actually short on time. So what you want to do is scroll down here to the bottom. This is one of the reasons I like Bluehost, and click this little button that says Fantastico Deluxe. It's under the software and services. Once you do that, you will come over here and click WordPress to the left. And then you will click New Installation. Okay, and if you want your blog to be your home page, then you're going to want to leave this directory right here blank. However, I want to put it in directory, so basically it'll be theincomecoaches.com/sample, and then you can fill out the administration information. Let's put admin. We'll go with password for the password. Admin nickname, we'll use Justin Glover, and for the site name, we'll say theincomecoaches.com blog, and description, let's see, sample blog, and then click install WordPress. Okay, once you come to this page, you're going to want to click finish installation. Okay, now you're at this page right here. So what you can do is it has been installed, so you can go check it out and see if it's there. So in this time you would actually type in your domain name. Like I said, mine is theincomecoaches.com/sample, and there it is. That is as simple as it gets. It takes just a few minutes. In less than 10 minutes we've bought hosting and created a website. And I will go into more detail about how to optimize this website, how to change this ugly background, and how to make posts and get everything done that you're going to need to get done in a different video. But for now, that is all you have to do. Actually, I will go ahead and show you how to log in. If you go to your domain, and up here, let's see, so this one is theincomecoaches.com/sample. Yours would be, say, stevesonline-wp-admin. And what that does is that will take you to a page that looks like this. This is where you log in and put your name and password. And let's see, password, and click login. That brings you to your back office and allows you to make any changes you would like to. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you learned something, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.